Welcome back to the lab. So I look for inspiration everywhere, to include my son. And today he said, why don't you share the old proverb? I've heard a bunch of people do it. I kind of do it my own way. I've heard Tom Brady mention it. But an old farmer, day one, his horse runs away. Everybody in the village comes over, tells him how terrible it is, how sorry they are for him. He says, maybe. A few days later, his horse comes back, kind of like those dogs you hear in the background, and comes back with 3 more horses. Everybody in the village again comes over, says, it's great. It's such great news. And he says, maybe. A few days later, his son's out training one of the new horses and falls off, breaks his arm. Everybody in the village again comes over, says, man, that's terrible. I'm so sorry for that. He says, maybe. A couple days later, a war breaks out and they come through the village and they're looking for every able-bodied male. And his son can't go to war. As you guessed it, everybody in the village comes over and says, well, that's great. Now he doesn't have to go and fight. He's not going to be killed in a war. And the old farmer says, maybe. We don't know if things are going to play out to be positive or negative. We don't know how things are really going to go. So there's going to be plenty of times that things that we think are negative turn out to be a positive for us. So give it a little bit of time, let it breathe, and maybe it's exactly what you needed. Tight lines, I'll see you soon.